Second. We'll set Buehler for you in a moment. I will tell you it's his 9th start. Opponent's batting average 2.
You better buckle up.
4 career starts against the Nats. Good ERA, 2.33. A record of 1-1. Cesar fourth in the league. His next base hit will be number 50. There's a chance. Turner. And now no chance. Cesar beats it out. He's got Cesar's first career hit, 1 for 5 against Buehler. Ruiz hooking one into the right field corner. Cesar Hernandez digging for 3. Nats catcher into second. And something brewing early for this offense that came in. Opportunity already to get right back even in this one. Upstairs to 1. Did you get to visit with him today?
I did. I saw him a little bit on the way out. So I think.
Well, his last couple of at-bats have resulted in some RBIs, and that'll be a productive first out. Hernandez scores. Ruiz to third.
It's an 0 for 1, but it's about the best 0 for 1 you could possibly have.
Well, because again, RBI guys, you are one, so we could talk about this. Like you're.
I hate that.
We don't mind it. We don't mind it.
No, it's hard to drive in runs. You know, I mean, you said 98 right there. Pitchers assess the situation, have a plan, and execute.
Ladies and gentlemen, this observation from a man who drove.
Oh man.
I mean, you only drove. Well, Ryan, you were hurt a lot that year. The thumb got you. But
I was hurt a lot of years, but that's okay.
Well, I tell you, you look.
See what he does here, 3-1.
Okay, leaving the zone a little bit on a big.
Then right here, you know, he's got a base open.
Cruz, a base hit the other way. That's some big league hitting right there. And that's Nelson Cruz, second consecutive knock against the Dodgers. To that side of the. There's Josh Bell. And we remarked about this when Franny and I were chatting after the game last night. Base hits his last 2 times. Maybe Josh about to break out after a difficult week and a half. How about that? The line is moving, and look at Cruz heading for third. The ball gets away, and it goes into the photo bay, and that Buehler, the center fielder. Dodgers infield in again, and on a breaking ball first pitch, Yadiel takes it.
Inning here, that's tough to get back from.
Keeping the ball down with off-speed stuff. 0-2 to Yadiel.
What a hitter.
Doesn't have to pull it to do it. And he lays off the high heater. Runners in scoring position. Only Paul goes. Nuts taking a chance on that one. 2-2. 2-2 to Yadiel. And that's a foul. He got a piece of it as a guy.
Yeah, you don't want these guys to settle in.
Especially after what happened last night. Fastball up, and he gets the strikeout. 2 down. And it'll be up to Maikel Franco.
Owen's turning into Steph Curry on the field, just running, just not stopping.
Franco pops it up right side. Coming in for it, Freddie Freeman. But the Nats have a great first inning. The error helped, so it'll be of the second. There's Lane Thomas. Did some good swinging over the weekend in Milwaukee. Couple of doubles, a single, a triple, a homer. Led off last night. He's had 1 at bat, a strikeout career against Walker Buehler, who in the first inning threw 21 pitches. Third career start.
And that's the still.
Yeah, Lane's almost like a, you know, you don't feel as bad taking a 2-0 pitch like that, but there you go.
All right.
Doesn't look
Leadoff
like,
man aboard.
Both pitchers are missing arm side tonight a little bit, but
Ryan's
guy almost gets better the deeper he goes into the counts. He needs to see pitches.
And here's a guy who was a big-time headache to
board. I'm like, just gotta let something. And he goes, I remember that.
That's some solid contact, all right. So the Nats, for the second straight inning, put their first 2 men on. And now, like Betts just did.
I was going to say, he was looking over towards third, like, I'm going to. This is where, like.
to Juan Pierre, and you could still not have a chance.
Down and in, 1-1.
Who gave you the when you were at third? Who gave you the most anxiety?
Moises Alou. Him and Hanley Ramirez back at the old Marlins Stadium, which was like a parking lot.
Yeah.
You're playing third base.
There.
Yeah, that was a
Their
fact.
dugout was so close. This ball down the left field line, hooking and caught on the run by Gavin Lux. It was a foul ball when he caught it, but again, there's the versatility that Ryan.
That's what you were talking about right there. That pitch, that little flip curveball.
Having a third pitch to kind of. We used to call it the 1%er. Me and J-Dub.
Well, I had the under because we thought it would be
Of the game. I don't think people realized that about him. And he gave off that persona of the long hair and the beard and the.
I don't care. Down and painted like he knew everything that happened.
similar fly ball. Lux not able to get to that one.
Good job fighting off a tough.
Just spits on a cutter, down and in, 3-2.
That take right there. That's the one I was telling you off air. The 2-0 and 3-1s where he is.
Maybe another changeup.
3-2. Yeah, the big hook.
I had the hook.
The Dodger curveball.
Well, that's like been the new. I'm not going to say a trend, but what we've seen a lot lately, guys with cutter curveball.
Under first time. And then this one a lot softer to second for Muncy. That's it for the Nats. They had the first two on. They've stranded 3. His 100th career homer. And the Nats came from behind to beat the Marlins 12-10. And Ryan, you know what you're
Before.
and that got the whole thing started.
74 and 38 though. I did not know that.
That is nuts.
That's pretty good.
I mean,
It's almost 40 games
36
over 500.
games over 500.
You're responsible enough, I think, to kind of own it, go up to each other and say, hey, from here on out, let's just go. You know, one in one game.
Yeah.
You know, just come out there every day and play. And you know, we knew we had the team to do it. And then honestly, once we got going, then it was like someone's going to do it every night. There was no pressure on one person to do it. And then you could see the other teams did not want to.
Who never lost his positivity for one moment. I mean, some things had to be going on inside his mind and inside his heart that were on you guys.
Same guy every day. Would never bury a player, never blame a player. He took all the blame. He always positive.
And he's the same guy right now with the Nats 14 and 29.
No, he's so.
And we saw the little speech he gave in the clubhouse after Game 7 in Houston. A moment for you guys. 2-2, and Yadiel Hernandez hits it sharply right side. And now what you fear might be starting to turn around. Buehler. Here's Michael Franco. Fouled out to Freeman first time. And Walker Buehler, who's now retired, 6 straight, gets ahead. Turner to a knee. All in one motion, it seemed, and just getting 3 days at Miami. We just came from Miami. We're going back there like 2.5 weeks after we just played there.
Many times back to back, or you know, one series in between, which
Yeah.
you'll face a pitcher.
Are you aware of
This right now.
Oh man.
By the way, don't even attempt. You're never going to get a ball here.
Nothing.
Nothing. The change in lifestyle, though, not a lifestyle, but just the routine. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a different grind, that's for sure. You know, it's definitely been a change, but it's been good to be home. You know, it's nice to have the ability to be around my kids. A lot of people, my parents, had to work. They had to do things like most people do, and you know, so for me to be, I know she appreciates it.
Strike 3 call.
She misses the game too, though. She might not. And I'm like,
It's a good pull.
I'm like, wow.
There's one out to right from D. Strange Gordon. Kids, they tell it like it is. It was 60, but there is a breeze blowing. Not a gale, but it's blowing from the north just a bit. Here we go. 2. He got on the net, scored 3 runs. And then Buehler has him rolling over one. And now Walker Buehler with a lot of ground balls.
For fun, and it's working out well for him. He's been putting up a lot more competitive at bats and driving the ball.
And he hits that one well enough that it carries out to Mookie Betts. Nobody wants to get to 2 strikes, and that's working.
This little changeup thing where you get some easy self-contact. You know, when you're 0-1, it's tough, but you know, it's guys like this.
Balls to second, 1 for an RBI early.
Myself, and I kind of said, like, you know, hey, you got called up for a reason. Like, don't change anything. He's just kind of learning his strengths, and yeah, he's a special player. He's a special one.
3-1 to Juan, and he gets off speed in there.
Stuff that we've talked about and quote unquote struggle.
3-2, and he'll skip away and take his 34th walk. And that's Walker Buehler's 2nd walk tonight.
Tough conversation over there.
I mean,
talk about 2 guys that don't swing at balls.
it helps out.
0-2 now. And Nelly
Like
Cruz
this
just
inning
able
right
to
here,
get a piece.
a lot of different ways.
It's a 12 pitch right there. Real Muto at home plate. It is the most epic conversations.
Cruz gets one up and in, and he hooks it foul into the corner.
Because JT's not a talker.
Juan loves talking to catch.
Shaded the other way in the outfield. He's been driving the ball that way. Pace for like 80 RBIs. Spits on that one.
We're looking at, you know, some of the spots that he could have played. He couldn't play during that time. He finally got that chance with
Lee.
Yeah, it was him. Oh, it was Carlos Lee. Can't remember. Brady Clark was the center fielder.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Says the guy going up in the first year.
Look at this.
Look at that.
He's making his living on the other side of the field. All right, Ryan, you and I had this conversation a couple hours ago, but I want the folks to hear it.
I mean, who doesn't want to just hit all the time? Uh-oh.
Have you swung a bat just to do it?
And Josh takes it down and in.
I mean, you're not going to go J-Dub to the park. For Jason.
Helmet off, 1-2.
Big hit right here. What an inning. I think, was it 1 pitch or 2 pitch at bat? They had 3.
Tyler Clippard. Look out, guys, off the railing in front of the dugout.
I mean,
glasses, and he walks all goofy, and nobody thinks he can do anything. And he
Josh
takes
went over
first
there.
act is like, oh, uh-oh.
And yeah.
I'm talking about the big course. Yeah,
big course,
I
yeah.
heard about
Uh-oh.
Timo. Right center and over to get it, Taylor. I forgot to tell you, Ryan, when you sit up here with us, every fly ball looks like it's going 5.
Screen, or go to massinsports.com and download yours today.
Bottom 6, Yadiel Michael and Lane Thomas. Right side and to his right, getting behind the ball, circling around it, Muncy for the first down. Michael Franco.
One of the best lineups I've ever seen. I mean, you talk about, you know, we've been talking about how this lineup doesn't swing at balls.
Keeps on the best base runner of them all. That was J-Dub. Right? I mean, like, seriously. That team put pressure on you in so many.
They had some good players.
Trey Turner on the charge. Time to set his feet.
But when you go up against teams like that, what do they teach you when you're like
You kind of watch how they go about their business.
You got a lot out of Chase, didn't you?
If I remember correctly, didn't you? That was your first
pinch hit homer.
pinch hit homer.
Yeah, I liked hitting at that park. It's a good place to hit.
Oh yeah.
I love playing there too because it's the fans.
Everything's on you.
Well, and the fans there were so rowdy, especially during that team. You know, they would sell out every night. And some people ask if you like playing on the road. Do you like play even more, play better? And you know, you want to do whatever you can to prove that 8-year-old wrong in Philadelphia that's yelling at you.